Yo, no longer guilt ridden by the silk and linen. I ain't ashamed of the success no more. Never condemn it, never condescended. Before you hear something that's dope again and people love it, you'll see the Pope on the beach in Nantucket play the trumpet. You'll never see this dope again. You know what I'm saying? Somehow, some way, we just made it out the filth and garbage. When people kill for nonsense, word of sin, we need to be born again from the problems of harlequins and the charlatans trying to stick their horns in them, but they can't kill the confidence. Yeah, this ain't religious, but yo, I see the crescent, see the Illuminati cross in the sky in the distance. Or maybe it's just clouds, how they shape my vision, telling me never play down my true existence. Forget what you know, just take a leap, no matter how high up you are, or how deep, or what height it is. Be the mightiest. We've been in the spot, fight to live. You know what I'm saying? Nas back in his essence again, another verse, still bangling song Time. And we know Nas has always been about that word time. You know what I'm saying? Even back in that in the 90s when they had the joint called Time that should have been on the Firm album with like Nature, AZ. That's what AZ used the verse he ended up using for Pieces of a Man when he said trying to freeze time is why I ice the face of my watch. And then Nature said something like, you know what I'm saying, time still keep moving when you're gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, how foul is that kind of thing? But yeah, and then Nas had Surviving the Times, you know what I'm saying? And then even a joint Beautiful Life off the Lost Stage 2, he talking about time, you know what I'm saying? Nas has always been someone who, you know what I'm saying, every album he has a song that kind of revolve around the word time. You know what I'm saying? Even unreleased joints. You know what I'm saying? So none of this is a shock that he would come on a song with a title like this and talk about, you know, so of course he's still gonna keep the nasty Nas but he also saying, you know, my success now, I can live with it now without feeling like, you know what I'm saying, I'm being braggadocious, I guess, you know what I'm saying? But then he's still gonna keep that nasty Nas essence. We're talking about the Pope on the beach playing the trumpet and all that, because that's something you'll never see, which means you're never gonna see him know anyone as dope as me. You know what I'm saying? So just dope wordplay, another verse to start off 2025. And if we know Nas doesn't just do guest verses without a cause. Every time he did some type of guest verse, something was coming. You know what I'm saying? He appear, something happens, it's chess people. You know what I'm saying? So to me, this is to let everyone know again, I'm still working. You know what I'm saying? I know people have seen Nas performing and, you know, concerts and all this kind of stuff like that over the last year or so. So people might be thinking, yo, that Primo album's not coming. I think this verse, not only him doing a solid for people he rocks with globally, but I think it's also to say, I'm still in the studio, I'm still writing verses. And when you read Nas' verse, it just showed that, man, there is no fall off. Because even with the KD series and the Magic series, let's just say you ain't the biggest fan of Hit Boy, which Hit Boy did a phenomenal job on those albums, because a lot of people think that any person could have done 6 albums with Nas and made them all sound different, all sound fresh, have a new vibe on certain songs, had an old vibe on other songs, 90s type tracks, then boom bap type tracks, then up tempo joints where he can have ASAP and all them on it. I mean, he just did a masterful job of giving Nas 6 different looks, and everyone can't do that. That's a testament to Hit Boy. But nevertheless, I say that to say, my point is the lyrics, the flow, the vision and the versatility in the rhymes was all still there. He was killing it, you know what I'm saying, on the whole 6 album run. So him doing this new verse on this still Bangladesh track, no fall off. Because sometimes you'll think, man, after all those verses for like 4 or 5 years, where's the fall off? You know what I'm saying? Like maybe Nas ain't gonna be as sharp. This verse just showed that he is just as sharp as ever coming into 2025. And I believe, well, I think, I could be totally wrong, obviously. I think that the Nas and Premier album is gonna come on Nas' birthday. I think that's in September. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna come on Nas' birthday, or at worst, it'll be the Christmas gift for 2025 for hip hop and for Nas fans. You know what I'm saying? So I would think it's gonna be September or December. That's a long time to wait. So I actually am hoping I'm wrong when it come out this spring. You know what I'm saying? I do think it's coming. Word is around December, like 7 to 8 songs were done already. You know what I'm saying? So if you're thinking about a 12 to 14 track album, then it sounds like that he's probably pretty much close to being done. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he'll be done soon, and him and Primo just gonna tighten it up and see what songs work, sequence it the right way, and maybe bring in somebody like a Hit Boy to help sequence the songs, or just kind of have an ear to it, because he was in such a good groove with Nas. That might be a good idea. I don't know if they're doing it or not. I have no idea, but a Hit Boy was kind of in there with him and Primo to kind of help executive produce it. I don't mean producing the beats, but I'm just saying like kind of like, you know what I'm saying, hear it out a little bit, since they had so much good chemistry on like that Magic 1, on that KD3 and stuff like that. Like, yo, you know, sometimes you just might need an outside ear because it worked. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that could be something that they're doing. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe that we're gonna get the album. What Nas is doing now, man, is just icing on the cake. I mean, you can surmise that after Magic 3. I mean, I had Rakim my GOAT for so many decades, man. I end up, you know, Nas my favorite, but I think Nas is the greatest now. But because you're still doing this in year 30? You know what I'm saying? Making all of these albums and all these dope verses, and still visual, still touring, still vibrant like it's 20 years ago. This cannot be overlooked. This is that Prince and Stevie Wonder type stuff, man. I mean, I'm serious. So I mean, I ain't just trying to say that because I'm a huge Nas fan. I'm talking about if anyone was doing this, and people that know me, I would be saying the same thing. And if this was any other MC doing a run like this, I would be like, wow, man, they're in contention if they already is one of the elite MCs to be on this kind of level. And it doesn't look like Nas is slowing down, man. And I was even thinking, man, maybe Primo gonna be his last album. I don't think so now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that he's gonna spin the block again after Primo. Because again, people always say, well, man, once you stop, musicians never stop making music. You know what I'm saying? Q-Tip talked about this on Beats, Rhymes, and Life documentary. He's like, Sammy Davis did it to death. MJ did it to death. He's like, I'm a musician. I never stop. You know what I'm saying? So I think that as great as Nas sound right now, he might have 2 or 3 more albums in him, which is actually amazing when you think about it. That's why I think this game of chess he playing right now with hip hop, like, I'm making this move right here, and at some point when it's checkmate, you're gonna have to say I'm the greatest, man. I really believe that. You know what I'm saying? So I think now he's about to go back to get everyone who was really fantasizing about the DJ Premier joint. I believe it's gonna be the Primo sound from the 90s as well as it possible. I think he might even rap with some old Gangstar beats that never got released. I don't know. I think it's gonna be hard. I think Primo have a scratching in there. I think it will feel like people really wanted that. But after that, I do believe that Nas will do something else again. I believe that this is just part 1 of what he has going on. Now, I don't think he's gonna do a trilogy or nothing like that with DJ Premier. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe that he will have another album or 2 after the Primo album. And I just think that as sharp as he sounds on this verse, you know what I'm saying, if you go back now and listen to that song again, watch the video, he looked revived. Of course, he's still fresh. You know what I'm saying? I believe this verse is one of many. I believe he might do another feature before the Primo album drop. You know what I'm saying? He might do another feature before the Primo album drop. Then it's coming, man. So, man, what you guys think, man? I just think that, again, man, check out that Still Bangladesh, man. The joint time, man, with Nas, man. I believe that Nas still sounds amazing. I believe that the Primo album is coming. I believe this is a game of chess that he's playing right now with hip hop. And I believe that he has more to come, man. What you guys think, man? Peace. And also, thanks for supporting the Dome, man. Tony the Dome on Twitter. You can find me. And also, of course, YouTube, the Dome channel, man. Subscribe if you did the content, man. Share it, tell a friend, man. One love and thanks for everyone who has rocked with me so far. Of course, again, anyone who's done any kind of episodes with me or interviews with me, anything like that, man. I appreciate you, man. Peace.